Welcome back to my channel. You already know it's your boy Hood Diggity, the Rock Reactor, back with another video. Yes, sir. Before I proceed, let me know where you tapping in from. Let me know what country, what city, what mountain, what hill, what cave, what island, what planet, what universe. Let me know where you at. Represent your hood. Yes, sir. We got the police cam. When I seen this, I just had to check this out, guys. 12-year-old jumps from stranger's truck at 40 miles per hour. I don't know. I guess he was kidnapping them. We need to be careful with our kids. And it's crazy because it's a little bit hard to really protect our kids and also let them, how should I say, let them develop themselves into knowing the streets and knowing how to protect themselves. Sometimes you got to let them loose. You can't just keep them there, right? You can't just be watching them 24/7. And also, 12 years old, they have their activities they want to do. You can't, sometimes they want to go out and play. You can't be there with them all the time. So it's a little bit hard managing both activities, and then you want to protect them. You can't overprotect them also because, like I said, you have to let them evolve. Let's get right into this one, guys. And before we do, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the screen. Let me hook this up, guys. Let me hook this up. 12-year-old jumps from a stranger's truck at 40 miles per hour.
This guy said, you need to ride home, and then he goes, if you don't get in the car.
Hold on. Let me pause it, guys. I want to fix this right. I want to make sure I'm doing this different now. I'm doing this so that you can actually always see the screen, and I don't have to be moving around all the time. So let's get right into this one, guys.
Car, you know, and just something bad's gonna happen to you.
Where is the guy? He jumped out of the car, man. He got out of that truck real bad. I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Yeah, I'm acting like you're tough as. Come on.
How fast was the truck going?
35, 40 miles per hour.
Why are you acting extra ghetto?
Send up D here. He's got a huge gash to his head.
Murder!
He said, "Why are you acting extra ghetto?" He's not acting ghetto. He's acting extra ghetto.
35, 40 miles per hour.
Why are you acting extra ghetto?
Send up D here. He's got a huge gash to his head.
Murder!
When a 12-year-old boy leaps out of a moving truck in the middle of the highway, Good Samaritans intervene, boxing the driver in before he can get away. Police arrive to find a chaotic scene, a victim whose version of events is changing, and a hostile suspect with plenty to say.
Hey, alright, well then let him go home. Let him go home! If you can't.
Why is he calling him Cracker? Isn't that guy, he's a white guy. I don't understand
Talk
this.
to me, you can't talk to nobody.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On August 21, 2019, witnesses in Boynton Beach, Florida, call the police with a shocking report. A pickup truck was driving erratically down the highway when a young boy suddenly jumped out of the passenger seat and into the road.
Send up D here. He's got a huge gash to his head. What's going on, buddy? What happened?
I was walking and he came by and told me to get in.
Who is he?
A white dude.
Do you know the guy?
No.
Did you guys witness this?
Yeah.
What happened?
I was heading west.
Did you jump out of the car?
Yeah. He told me he was going to drop me off. And I did, and he was going to do something, but I don't really remember what he was saying.
And he felt, from what I see, he got out of that truck real bad. I know, he was sliding on the.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe what I was watching.
We got the fire department coming to check you out, all right? How old are you?
12.
While these witnesses stayed behind with the kid, two others chased the truck, finally blocking it in about a mile to the south. They detain the driver, who they will later describe as, quote, extremely inebriated.
All right. All right, stop.
He's resisting.
I'm not resistant.
Then get on the ground. Face down.
What?
Face down. Can't like that. Can't like that. Get your arm out. The kid, he's in the floor, sir. Where's he at? What's with the kid? What's with the kid? Who is with him now? I don't know. I had to chase this one down.
So he picked you up where near Freedom Shores?
Yeah, I just got off the bus.
Who's the kid?
I'm not a kid.
Where is the kid? He jumped out of your car, man.
There's no kid that jumped out of my vehicle.
There is a kid, my friend.
How fast was the truck going?
Maybe 35, 40 miles per hour. If he was really going that fast, he would have probably been worse.
Oh, he'd have been worse.
I couldn't believe only 2 people stopped. The truck, it was just like this, the truck was like this. And I'm surprised the kid did not get ran over.
Welcome to society nowadays. People just
Crazy part is that much.
got a few people.
He said
Indeed, one of the witnesses who intervened now appears ready to leave.
That is true, guys. He said, welcome to society nowadays where people just don't care. It's true, guys. You know that people just, when people see an incident before, people used to call 911. People used to get their phones out and call 911. Now people get their phones out to just film. And then people just don't care. And I could kind of understand. It's not that they don't care. It's just that so many things are happening that they don't want to get involved because so much shit is happening that it seems normal to them and they don't want to get involved. They probably got experience where they get involved and then they end up getting pulled into that shit.
Lead the investigation.
This guy, he's on something.
If it's in regards to
Where is the little kid with the red hoodie?
Okay.
Where you got him from?
I remember a young kid hopping in my vehicle and then hopping out.
Where you picked him up from?
Honestly, I didn't pick him up for any other reason. He's the one that hopped in and hopped right out. And honestly with you, bro.
He jumped out of the car and he got hurt, buddy.
And honestly, bro, I'm not that type of guy, so if he hopped in and hopped in.
He jumped out of your car, dude.
Is that
He
your
got
fault?
hurt. That's his fault.
Then I know he's okay then because
He's not okay. He was on the floor laying down, man. That's up, man.
No. What I'm saying is, I've been up for a long time.
The man, identified as Timothy Miller, gives the police no reason to doubt that statement.
Where are we going?
Not yet.
I didn't do anything to nobody. I didn't touch nobody. Those are the cars my ride, bro.
He's one of those dudes that he's big, but then he has a voice like a little girl.
I don't understand why everybody's tripping like I did some extra.
32. I'm getting off the way for the get for 95.
Timothy is detained in the back of a squad car, at least as long as they can keep him there.
Hey,
Let me get a breath. God damn it.
stay in the car. Get in the
I'm
car.
in the car.
Get in the car. Put your leg in the car. Put your leg in the car.
All right. Can you at least give me a breath?
Yeah, he's intoxicated. He looks intoxicated, definitely.
You got enough breaths back here. The AC is going for you.
Why are you acting extra ghetto?
So basically, put him next to his kid, told his kid to get in the car. You don't get.
Okay, so he's the one that's asking the police why you acting extra ghetto. I thought they was telling him why is he acting extra ghetto.
In the car, something bad's gonna happen to you.
Okay.
So the kid gets in the car and the kid jumps out.
Okay.
So basically, it's an attempted kidnapping.
But at the other scene, the
Oh.
police are beginning to notice discrepancies.
So what happened? I was walking and he came by and got me from the apartment, my Freedom Shores. He said he was pick me up.
What do you mean he got you? He just asked me on the ride and you hopped in?
Yeah, he said if I didn't, he would do something out of the remember.
Yeah, now listen, be sure you're real honest with me, because the chances are outstanding that we've got him too. And the reason I'm asking is because the story may or may not be exact. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So talk to me. If you're going to be straight with me, be 100%, please.
So he came by to me and said, do you want to ride home? I said, okay. But then I walked because I didn't know him. So I walked.
Right.
And he said, "Come in the car." Then I said, "Okay." Then after that, he was driving perfectly fine. But when it got right here, he was like swerving and stuff. And so I knew there's something wrong with him. So I opened the door and jumped out.
So you opened the door and jumped out.
Yeah. Then he started speeding that way.
Can I tell you something? Would you believe that we got a complete different story? This is the second story that you've told. You see what I'm saying, partner? That's why I said, please be 100% honest. This could be the difference between someone's life or you may be locking somebody up for a long time.
Until we figure out what the hell's going on, he'd just be entertained.
As the officers prepare to transport Timothy for questioning, he begins airing his grievances.
Listen, man. Come on. Go. You know how much? Espanol. You ain't even from this country and you trying to hold it down like you're. You know how many you that let go a day? God damn, that's that you would even play that.
Those my cuffs on him. Hang on to him. Come in my desk when you get done.
You, motherfucker. I don't even do nothing and I still get the weight ratio.
I think he's fucked up, guys. I think he's intoxicated, but the kid, I think, is talking a little bit extra. I think the kid he's lying. He doesn't have his shit straight. I don't know. Something's going on here that they're not really explaining. But the fact that this guy is drunk or intoxicated, that makes it bad.
When I go in there.
Going where?
Going to where you're bringing me. What you mean?
Going to the Boynton Beach Police Department.
Yeah.
You been there before?
No, actually. All I know is I don't with.
Meanwhile, officers discuss the way the 12-year-old's story has evolved.
This guy basically said, you need to ride home. And then he goes, if you don't get in the car, something bad's going to happen to you. That's what he originally told me.
Yeah, no. The second time around, he said the guy came by and said, hey, I'll give you a ride. So he gets in the car. Then he says the guy's driving perfectly fine. Then the guy started swerving. He goes, I thought something was wrong when the guy started swerving, so I opened the door and I jumped out.
With doubts forming, they talk to the boy once again.
What was he saying to you when this is happening?
He said, "Do you have any drugs? Kids your age don't do drugs, so I'll just go for drugs."
What I'm saying to you is that there's nothing against America going on right now. The only problem that I have, if you guys even care about like this, is that I have a drug problem.
Okay.
So he invited you in the truck
Yes.
to give you a ride home, and you said yes. Yes?
Yes.
Did you were okay with that?
Yeah, after that,
Okay.
then he seems a little off.
All right.
I'm not doing anything specific.
See, right there, guys. What happens is that this guy is on drugs, so it makes him less credible to what he's saying. But the kid is saying it. He asked you for a ride home. You asked him for a ride home. He said yes, or he told you, or he offered you a ride home. You said yes, and you got in the truck. That's not kidnapping right there. If at that time you jumped out of the vehicle, that's against his will. You decided, you made that decision yourself to jump out the vehicle. He can't drive and be holding you down.
So, hopefully that'll be towards the benefit of my party. Is that I do like Donald Trump.
Meanwhile, the officers continue to find inconsistencies in the 12-year-old's account.
Then he wouldn't stop and he kept going faster and faster. So I opened the door.
Yeah, but before you opened the door, did you ask him to stop? Did you ask him you want to get out of the truck?
Got the truck.
You asked him, or you told what? Tell me
I
what
told
happened.
him, let me get the truck, since she was like,
With your right hand, hold that.
So we need to know if you asked to get out. If you,
I didn't actually get out.
you just jumped out.
Yes.
As officers try to pin down the details of what happened, Timothy's mood in the back of the car begins to worsen.
Yeah, I'm not acting like you're tough as Come on. Hey, listen. At least put your ear in there. All right, well then.
So he's calling people crackers. You see, he's just going off on bullshit, talking about Donald Trump, and then he says he don't fuck with niggas, so he's on some racial shit, but then he's calling people crackers, and he's a white dude himself. So I don't get it. I think he's just on some crazy drug, and he's just bouncing back and forth. So that makes him less credible to what he said. They're not going to really believe what he said. But I think the kid is rambling. The kid is just trying to get the dude in trouble.
Let him go home. Let him go home then. Let him go home. Let him go home. You in your gloves. Come here. You're too scared, aren't you? That's the problem. Is y'all too scared? That's the matter with you. Is that you're too scared? You guys want somebody to murder, huh? I'm not a murderer. At least know that. At least know. Hello? Can anybody at least hear my message?
The 12-year-old explains to officers that he made up the man's initial threat because he thought his parents would punish him if they knew he accepted a ride from a stranger. And now in handcuffs, that stranger is looking for a way out.
I can make you a whole month's worth if you just relax the out until I can get high one more time, because I know I'm going to jail regardless. And that one time they go to jail could cash you out.
The officer doesn't show any interest in Timothy's offer, which leads to another series of erratic outbursts.
Come on! If my mama ain't living, I ain't living. Yeah, I'm gonna call you a because you don't like it, because of what it conditions you. I don't give a about that, man. If you can't talk to me, you can't talk to
Because of what conditions you. What does that mean? If anybody knows what that means, let me know.
Erratic outbursts.
Come on! If my mama ain't living, I ain't living. Yeah, I'm gonna call you a because you don't like it, because of what it conditions you. I don't give a
Because of what conditions you. Wow.
about that, man. If you can't talk to me, you can't talk to nobody.
In an interview with detectives, the 12-year-old clarifies that while he may not have asked to get out of the truck, when he first tried to open the door, Timothy told him he wasn't allowed to leave, leaving the door open for serious charges. But first, investigators must get Timothy's side of the story.
All right, slide on out. We're going inside. We'll get those cuffs
That's
loose.
fine. Me and you can be cool like
Okay,
that.
cool. All right, watch this way. No, turn around.
You guys don't scare the out of me at all. 'Cause I
What?
know exactly what you want.
Come on. We're going over this door over here.
You ain't scared. I can promise you. that.
Not trying to scare you, man. Tim,
You ain't scared
not,
because
not,
you ain't doing.
I'm not. Tim, why are you tensing up like that? Tim,
You're
Relax.
legit not doing.
relax.
You know that, right?
You gotta walk for me? I need you to walk, okay?
Trying to get you in here to a nice air-conditioned chair.
You and your AC.
What is those cuffs
Straight
off?
up. You, because I got your people,
That's right.
and you chucked out because you don't even know what I got.
He's getting real tough on us, son.
I'm not getting tough on nobody.
Put one foot.
See, he's just intoxicated, guys. And this guy's just high. At the end of the day, he got to be charged at least with driving intoxicated.
In front of the other.
Oh, private attorney.
Do that, Tim. Don't be stupid. Just sit down.
We're just gonna talk, man.
Relax.
But all I'm saying is that that's not that strong.
Okay, that's fine.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, you got me, Tim.
Who's a man?
You got me.
You got me, buddy. Just relax.
I know all your brothers. That's the part. Is it, you know what? I'm not gonna say none to none of your brothers. Watch this. Watch how this unfolds.
Okay, we'll leave the door open.
Yeah, just hang. You can leave the door open and watch how much you're gonna appreciate.
Perhaps unsurprisingly, even reading Timothy as rights turns out to be a challenge.
Then you have the ball cuts and shit. Yeah.
I know what I
I
got.
gotta read to you anyways.
Saying
You have the right to remain silent and answer any questions. You understand that, right?
shut up.
Okay.
Once the detective manages to get through all of them, Tim agrees to talk.
I try to pull over and I get pulled over.
How do you get pulled over?
I don't know. All I know is I get pulled over and they say whatever.
Did the police pull you over or some Spanish guy pulled you over?
Well, I believe the police and Spanish people pulled me over because they were ready to go, and I say, okay, whatever.
The police note that Timothy is emanating a strong odor of alcohol, which could help explain why his answers are not entirely coherent.
They say they saw you driving down Hyperluxor Road when a kid jumped out of the car. Do you remember that?
I remember a young gentleman jump out of my car after something, but not on the Hyperluxor.
Oh, okay. Why did the kid get in your car?
I don't remember any kid getting in my car.
When you say you remember a kid jumping out of the car.
I remember nobody except for myself, and I'm waiting for a job to happen. And then when it never happens, I hold on and continue.
Tim's answers border on unresponsive, but when the detectives ask if there was a sexual motive behind today's incident, he has a strong reaction.
You guys are sexual, anything. Trust me, you guys are tripping out thinking about it.
Well, that's what,
Way next level.
well, what were your intentions? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Ain't no type of attention like that. What? You guys scare the out of me with that type of. Please, don't even put me with that type of. Holy.
Just trying to figure out, because we have another side, and we're just trying to hear your side of the story. That's all.
Alright, so my side of the story is. Whoa, man.
I don't know, guys, but to his credit, I don't believe this guy is a child, a chomo, or a child molester, or whatever. I just don't see it.
Holy. Please don't go there. You guys are thinking I'm some sort of serial killer? No, is that what's going on?
How old did you think he was?
Maybe 14 or 16. I don't know. Holy. No, it's not like that.
What if I told you he was?
Okay, well, can you guys look at me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The only thing that I was trying to do at that moment was try to get high on drugs. And I pull over and he jumps in.
You didn't say anything to him like that?
I didn't have to. I mean, they know what time it is.
Gosh.
I do it all the time. I'm just a regular from Clearwater, Florida.
Thanks, I appreciate
That got
that.
an issue with getting high, but Jesus Christ.
Timothy says he didn't smoke anything today, but after performing poorly on some field sobriety tests in the parking lot,
That's a lot of number to get in yourself.
he earns a spot at the Palm Beach County Jail.
33, 34.
All right, this time you in place of the arrest for suspicion of DUI. Do you understand?
Come on, man. Like, I just so off the test. I'm not up.
26-year-old Timothy Miller pled guilty to 1 count of child abuse, 1 count of driving under the influence, 1 count of resisting an officer without violence, and 1 count of refusing to submit to a chemical or physical test. The most serious charge, kidnapping a child under 13, was dropped by prosecutors. He was sentenced to 5 years probation, but after a drug violation in 2021, the judge sentenced him to 18 months in state prison.
Obviously, this guy has a drug problem. I don't know why he proved. Well, they probably told him, "Listen, just plead guilty to that child abuse." I wouldn't have plead guilty to child abuse because if the kid got in willingly, and he jumped out the car willingly. Now, I'm gonna say that the kid's instincts saved his life, but the kid's instincts, it saved his life because he could have been in a serious car crash. Because obviously this guy was high as hell, or drunk as hell, under some type of shit, and he could have had a serious accident. So jumping out the car his instincts should have saved his life by jumping out the car, but then again, by jumping out the car, his instincts could have cost him his life. I think this guy just has a problem. I don't see this guy as a chomo or anything like that, guys. I'm gonna have to be real with you. I don't see him. He's just a drug addict basically, but I don't see this guy. I don't know. He doesn't give me that feeling of him like being a chomo. By the way, guys, I needed to say this. Speaking of chomos, Africa Bambaataa, the hip hop legend, rest in peace. That's all I gotta say. Rest in peace, Africa Bambaataa. Guys, you already know, man. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the screen. One less chomo on this earth. Thank God. Peace, love, and God bless.